Hi there, my name is Maddie Privatsky. Don't mind my Christmas onesie here. I am responding with a rebuttal to Nolan Fleming's debate about the World Health Organization, him arguing that it's not an effective tool in the fight against COVID-19. And I want to rebut that with an argument for why it is effective for combating COVID-19. So I think the essence of Nolan's argument, it makes sense in him arguing that the World Health Organization is not independently could not be independently effective and successful with combating COVID-19. However, it is an effective tool to combat the coronavirus, and I think that that is the main statement of what is up for debate. And so a few statements that Nolan made were things that, such as the World Health Organization is made up of 194, possibly soon to be 193, with the US being removed, member states, and that it is an organization that functions based on donors. And I think that in a bit of an essence, that makes sense, that there's that it doesn't have any power to really impact or enforce anything. It merely informs these member states, and I think that because of that, it's not effective on its own. However, that does not mean it's not an effective organization at all or not an effective tool at all in helping combat the coronavirus. And some of the funders that help that donate to the World Health Organization, so the top funders, the top 20, who all donate $45 million plus to the World Health Organization back in 2019, were countries such as Australia or the United States or Canada, but then also the Republic of Korea, the European Commission, and then private businesses as well, such as the Gavi Alliance, which helps to provide vaccines worldwide, especially in impoverished countries. And I think having this wide donor base that the World Health Organization relies on gives it a lot of stakeholders. And so when an organization has a lot of stakeholders, that means that they have accountability. And so if WHO has accountability, then that leaves them with more need to check their facts and enforce or not enforce, but encourage these member states to enforce things that are not biased, because there's lots of weigh-in from different sectors and different types or fields of the world that might have differing perspectives, and also will have more informed perspectives that they can help influence the World Health Organization on, which then the World Health Organization can influence the rest of the world or the member states that subscribe to the World Health Organization on. Additionally, one of Nolan's arguments was that the World Health Organization was delayed in making any stands against the coronavirus. And I just wanted to mention that the current Director General of the World Health Organization, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, who was a former minister in Ethiopia, he declared the coronavirus a PHEIC, which is a public health emergency of international concern, on January 30th. And that was soon before any of the member states, not any, but some of the member states made any real changes or cracked down on any enforcement of things that would stop the pandemic from spreading. And so they really were proactive. It just was a matter of member states not paying attention or not listening to that PHEIC. And so, but again, going back to this idea of the World Health Organization not being effective, I think it could be very effective, and without it, I think that we would be in more danger than having it, because of the great investment that so many different sectors and organizations and different countries have to the World Health Organization, and think that it has been effective. Of course, not perfect, and of course has room for growth, but has been effective and helpful in the fight against the coronavirus. Thanks.